Good evening, friends. Very happy to see you all. In fact, I can see some of the new faces, and this is the strength of the GBG. And every time we are meeting out here, I'm seeing that the faces are changing, new people are joining us, and it's a pleasure to be here because the reason today we have called for this particular event is the GEW Global Entrepreneurship Week, which is the initiative of IIM Ahmedabad and CIIE Cell of Ahmedabad called for this particular GEW week, and 140 countries is participating in this particular agenda. We are celebrating this week from November 18th till November 24th. I request you to put your phones on the silent mode. Okay, 25 plus cities are engaged into this events. 150 plus events we are doing all over the country, and more than 10,000 participants are joining. And as far as the GBG is concerned, who you are new out here, just to share a bit, that it's an initiative of Google. It's Google Business Group. Basically, Google is having three communities. One is the Student Ambassador, one is GDG, that is the Google Developers Group, and Google Business Group. So we got the opportunity to lead the Google Business Group in Kolkata, and I'm sure that with time will grow with the numbers. And this is our second event, and today's topic is Entrepreneurship 2.0, and we are privileged to have Mr. Shankar out here who will be speaking about entrepreneurship. Before I pass it on to Jay, I just like to say a few things about entrepreneurship. That I as an entrepreneur goes through those phases, like the kind of challenges as an entrepreneur we face, and every day there is challenge, and we enjoy those challenge, we live with this challenge, and we take pride to be part of those challenges. The roads are not that smooth, yet we enjoy our time. And the Entrepreneurship 2.0, here we just like to draw your attention in digital age, the challenges that, and also the advantages of the digital ages, right? The age that we are going through, and the kind of momentum that is there in the life of the entrepreneurship, and also the entire life cycle of the society ecosystem, that the value that the entrepreneurs are adding. And now I'd just like to request Jay to take the stage. And,
Thank you, Kaushik. First and foremost, let me check up whether you need the mic at all. You don't. Thank you so much. That's good. Okay. Quickly, thank you, Kaushik, for giving me this opportunity. So the first thing, let me just quickly try to assimilate. I was looking at the names and the basic background, that some of you are students, some of you are budding entrepreneurs. So I'm just trying to understand and identify, is English okay first? Comfortable with all of us? Great. Second is, those of you who are still students, why are you here? I thought you should be in your colleges studying. How many of you are students? You can just raise your hands. So we have 4 students, so why are you here? What's taking you out of colleges to come here? Gentlemen, yeah.
We start out Calcutta now, so for holiday, so.
Oh, you're on a holiday?
Yeah, so why not come and. I mean, I have ideas, so.
Okay, you have ideas.
Some kind of guidance.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, আমি কন্ট্যাক্ট আমাকে ইমেইলে জানিয়েছিল যে আমার একটা কনফারেন্স চলছে, তো আমাকে বলল জয়েন কর।
জয়েন কর, ভালো লাগবে। Okay, that's the model.
And টায়ার্ড হয়ে গেলে যে ভালো কিছু শিখতে পারবি।
ভালো কিছু শিখতে পারবে। ওকে, ওয়ান্ডারফুল, গুড। গিভ ইট আ গুড হ্যান্ড। ভালো কিছু শিখতে পারবে। কলেজে ভালো শেখানো হয়
না না মানে আরো ভালো
শেখানো।
না না গ্যাদারিং তো ভালো।
I'm also a student because there is no end of that.
There is no end. That's why I said here.
Basically, the same mail came to me that come here and there will be a discussion on media strategy or any advertising campaign.
What are you studying, gentlemen?
Mass communication.
Oh, mass communication. That's why you're talking about media. প্রথমেই হচ্ছে অ্যাডভার্টাইজ মানে চাকরি করার সময় অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্টে কি করে জোগাড় করা যাবে, তাই তো? Great, good. Absolutely right. All right. So, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to identify with each one of you here. Some of you are already entrepreneurs, okay? And as Kaushik rightly said, what is the other thing you would have done in life if you were not an entrepreneur? Can anybody answer that part of the story? What would you be doing if you were not an entrepreneur? Or should I say, what were you doing before you were an entrepreneur? You became an entrepreneur. Did anybody do anything else?
So I would like you to repeat the question once again.
Okay, fine. I said there are many of you who are already entrepreneurs. Okay, so I'm just asking this question just to understand what would you be doing if you were not an entrepreneur. Right. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Huh? Entrepreneur. Business person bolle better. Hey, entrepreneur, I don't know. I think entrepreneur. So I'll mention it as business person. Yeah. Anybody who's
maybe a job somewhere.
You've been doing a job somewhere? Okay.
I am doing a job now.
You are doing a job, so you're an employee now.
Yeah.
And you want to become an
Employee, yeah.
employer. Easy है यार, एक E हटा. Yeah, because business is very simple, huh?
Yeah.
Very, very easy. If somebody is saying that doing a job, working, what do you do if you're working? You have to report to somebody.
Yeah.
Great. What else have you got to do? Anybody who has else worked in life? I mean, even Kaushik,
We all have worked.
you have all have worked. So what is that you've done? You have reported to somebody, and then what else?
You have to follow SLAs, there are hierarchies, reporting.
There are hierarchies, there are deadlines.
Sometimes even you end up doing stupid things.
Sometimes you get doing
That is for the sake of a process, you need to do it.
for the sake of a process. You know that bloody hell this is useless. Please, this is all for learning. We have to learn together. Huh? Yeah. What else have you done?
Sometimes making fake reports.
Making fake reports. Badhiya baat. What else? Good. And as a business person, you know whom you have to report to?
Yourself.
Yes, sir.
Do you know who has to laugh at your problems? Do you know who has to take the risks? Do you know who may not get paid the monthly check? Because if you're an employee, at the end of the month, your bank balance will rise. Correct? Business ka jo bhi ho, but bank balance will positively rise. But if you're doing a business, or you are the business person, please understand that your bank balance is dependent on what you have brought in home. And that too, there will be so many mouths still waiting to be fed. And before feeding them, you can't feed yourself. Am I correct, Mr. Business people?
Exactly.
Those who are already into businesses, correct? So हर महीना जो भूख रहता है कि लक्ष्मी कहाँ से आएगी, हाँ? ये टेंशन रहता है. Are you all ready for that? Because that's the first thing. You know, I mean, the two things which I keep telling everybody very critically. Entrepreneurship is all about writing a beautiful script. Okay? And the second thing, are you good with numbers? If either of the two is missing, boss, I think you are better as an employee. Let somebody else do the dreaming. Script matlab, are you ready to dream? Are you ready to dream realistically or unrealistically? Huh?
Dream for what? For the betterment.
Sorry?
Dream for what? For the betterment.
Dream.
Dream for what? Betterment.
Dream. I don't know whether
Just
dream is good or bad. I'm saying dream.
Okay.
A dream might not fructify, cannot become real sometimes. So are you going to dream real dreams or unreal dreams? That's the storyboard. You might try to make that dream real, it might not, it might just evaporate. Yeah? And the second thing is, you know numbers. Numbers meaning what? Bottom line, if you want to run a business, you must know counting money. Vitamin M agar count karna jante ho, then you are a good business person. It's very simple model. Huh? And you must know how to understand every process in your business through the eye of money. Customer के पॉकेट से कितना पैसा आया, उतना पैसा निकालने के लिए कितना पैसा देना पड़ा, मेरे को कुछ मुनाफा हुआ कि नहीं? If you can understand that, when you are selling, are you able to realize more money than the effort that you are putting in to sell? Or you are developing a software or an application or developing content or manufacturing something and selling, or a service or a product? Are you making something more than what you put in? If you can look at everything through numbers and you have a story, then you can become a business person. True, false, agree, don't agree. Those who are already business persons, what's your gut feel? Am I correct in saying this?
One of the most important prerequisites.
What else is there apart from this? Any third thing outside of what I have? The two things I said, you must have a story. Second, you must have number crunching. Any third thing you need?
People management.
People management. अच्छा कहानी बोलेगा तो people will always follow you, boss. Nothing else.
But they will leave you also, right?
If you are a good storyteller, why would they leave you, boss? Every day you tell them a story. Tomorrow is going to be a better day. Tomorrow is going to be a better day. Tomorrow you are going to get a better salary. Day after tomorrow you can build your own house. Day after I am going to send you to America. Tell them more and more stories. You are a great leader, yeah? You must know how to tell your stories. Nothing else you need. Tell me anything else you need.
Determination.
When you motivate a person, when you attend classes, he is attending a media management class, already his mind is already filtered. I don't know who teaches him advertising. Right? The first thing it is coming, ki business advertising ki kore kora jaye. Correct? That means it has been drilled down on his head that advertising is the most important thing to run a business. Correct? Advertising na korle, ব্যবসা চলে না. Pickable na korle, how can you run a business? Isn't it? He has been taught that. But I have been taught, if you have an idea, you can run a business.
So idea is also needed, but
Idea is only needed. If you only have an idea, you can position it in a picture, no? Or in an advertisement, or in a some press ad, or some television ad, or some radio ad, or some web ad. What will you write there? Some story, no? Some story, though. So if there is no idea, you can make an advertisement. Sir, genesis kahan se ho raha hai? Am I correct? Anything else? You can manage people with ideas, dreams. You can motivate people with dreams. Why are you all here? Because you want to get motivated to say, hey, I think yes, I'm a good dreamer. Am I correct? Or what is the third thing, sir? Anything else? Any third thing anybody can think of?
Courage to come out of your normal life, your present life. What is your present? If you have done something, you are very hopeful, yes, this is a realistic idea. I want to execute this. You have the courage to come out of the crowd. Like I was doing my job in Bangalore. I was into business finance services. End of sometime I felt that it's not. It's gravity is pulling me down. I need to pull myself a bit down. I need to jump. I need to have courage to. I'm not happy with this. Let me try it. Let me go and see what's happening to my life.
You already left your job. You have a dream. Do you have a dream?
Yes.
Already dreamt.
Yes.
Can you put it on paper? You have a pen and pad there. Can you write down your dream in 5 sentences? Please write it down. Yeah.
Yeah, after your speech, I'm just thinking about the upgradation, motivation.
Upgradation.
Upgradation and motivation. Motivation makes the people.
Everyday dream.
That is the thing.
Everyday dream. Everyday sleep, dream. Tomorrow I'm going to do this.
But what is the ultimate?
Only thing, keep dreaming.
That is the thing.
That's all. That's why I asked him if he has left the job without dreaming, then he is jumping into a pond without water. He's going to get hurt. That's why I asked him to write his dream. So ladies and gentlemen, if you have pen and pad with you, and those of you who want to become, doesn't matter if you don't become, there's nothing lost. Because as a business person or as an employee, with an hour or without an hour, you still have to work. Don't think that because you are an employer, you will stop working. Gone are those days. The only place where you can earn without working is behind the bars. Both bars, I mean to say. Both the Park Street bars and also Alipur jail. Yeah, seriously. All the bartender friends, they ask me, Shankar, do you want a peg? Come after 11 p.m. I said, क्यों यार? बिल नहीं देना पड़ेगा। मतलब क्या? तुमको बारटेंडर पैक पिलाएंगे। वो होता क्या है? हर बोतल में 60 ml मापते मापते थोड़ा बच जाता है। उसको मैं दबा के तुमको पिला दूंगा, वो तुम्हारा 3-4 पैक हो जाएगा। बस उसका पैसा नहीं देना पड़ेगा। So I always hit the bar in Park Street after 11 p.m. Anybody wants to have a free drink? Please come.
But in fact, that is not possible, my dear sir.
Why, sir?
Why, sir? Every night after 11 p.m. just to go for that drink, this is never possible.
सर फ्री में मिलेगा तो क्या नहीं करेंगे? क्या बात बोलते हो? Anybody here who says free में कुछ मिलेगा तो we will say no? You will not accept it or you will not say no यार? Nobody is raising their hand. See? फ्री में मिलेगा तो मस्त रहते हैं यार. It still sells, right? Advertising में free छप्पा sells the most. Have you done that analysis? You've done it? Great. So would each one of you write down your dream as of now? What is your idea? Can you write down your dream? You want a pen and paper? You don't have one. I can give you a pen. Can somebody hire him a paper? So you just share some pages because I think we run short of some pages. Just give them two pages each, please. Don't give them the entire pad. Yeah, that will be a better way of sharing resources. See, we are entrepreneur 2.0. I'm not the old timer that boss क्या होगा shortfall हो गया तो क्या सोचेंगे लोग. No. Entrepreneurship 2.0. How many of you use Facebook?